The Guam Legislature held a hearing today on Resolution 93. The resolution was to formally submit the legislature's preliminary list of spending priorities for American Rescue Plan Act funds. It was introduced by Speaker Teresa Lahi and Senators Joe Sinaugustin and Christopher Duenas. The governor has sole authority on how to spend the funds. Last month, the governor told Newstalk K57's Patty Arroyo that she has continuously reached out to the legislature to discuss the best way to spend the ARPA funds. That included a meeting at Adelup that proved controversial when Senator Joanne Brown accused the governor of violating open government laws by holding the meeting behind closed doors.
This is not money for the legislature to appropriate. Right. This is at the total discretion of the governor. However, I, will work very closely with the legislature, as I have done, as you have seen, and it created a controversy about open government, secret, and all that. But the main purpose for that is to listen to their priorities and to get their priorities. And I am very glad that their priorities align with our administration's priorities.
Speaker Terlahi, however, stated that the legislature's spending priorities are simply being compiled for the governor's consideration. The speaker opened the hearing by presenting the legislature's 5 spending priorities. $68 million for direct assistance to individuals and families, more than $233 million to expand health care services, more than $341 million for infrastructure and technology upgrades, $18.5 million to develop the workforce, and more than $3.2 million to streamline and upgrade government services. A broad swath of the community came out to discuss the spending plan. A number of organizations and agencies made their case to have some of the money go to them. Private citizens, ranging from business people to former senators, testified as well. Much debate centered on whether to treat the money as a windfall to be spent on needed resources right now, or as money to be invested with a more long-term approach. Towards the end of the hearing, Speaker Terlahi thanked those who testified during the hearing and mentioned that the governor has not sent her own spending plan to the legislature. She finally concluded the hearing with a call to the public to continue making their voices heard.
We have worked hard to unite and put forth a preliminary plan for the ARP funds, and we hope that this is the beginning of a dialogue and good faith efforts to incorporate our ideas and the ideas of the community and government agencies into the governor's final plan. I urge the community to continue to be vocal in influencing how these funds are spent and to be persistent in holding this government accountable for these funds.
Wayne Chargaloff, PNC News First.